And welcome back, Crypto Hulk channel. Oh, yeah, here we go again. Let's see, we got some governments, Sweden and Norway, doing some funny stuff with cash, okay? Um, as those countries have already, gone, for the most part, cashless, seems like that was the trend, right? And then all of a sudden now, Crypto Hulk, the bullshit meter's going off. Why are they passing these laws all of a sudden right now, making it to where the banks have to accept your cash and give you cash if you want? I just find that very interesting. Also, today, what just came out, the first country in Europe to have a quantum computer resistant blockchain. It's for a government, but the article will not tell us which one. I don't know if I wanted to go down that deep dive, and I could probably figure it out, but it's like then I got to deal with this fucking channel and then them doing shit to the channel. Maybe I could deep dive it and post it on another social media that I don't really need in case they want to burn that channel up. But anyhow, those will be like two of the stories we're getting into today. Um, let's see who showed up. Hulk's Casting Couch, Crypto Greek, Mr. OG, Stephen Morris, Jersey Kathy, MK_P. Yeah. Read the comment on the Sweden video. Guy says he's from Sweden. Says some interesting stuff. Yep. And we got Kitch J. Thank you very much, Kitch, for that donation to the channel there, buddy. Let's see. We got Mr. OG here. Yeah, I had to start a little early. I don't even want to get into it. All right. Let's start off with G and D. G plus D. Let me do a copy and a paste. Now, there's the article. Let me give a little introduction on this one, okay? G and D, it stands for, let's do the Wikipedia. Actually, fuck it. Let's do Wikipedia first. That'll give you us a little bit of history on G plus D. Give me a second here. Buddy. Buddy. There we go. Now, back up. So, what we got going on here is Gisek plus Devrent. It's, let's give a little history. It's a German company headquartered in Munich that provides banknotes and securities printing, smart cards, and cash handling. You know what's interesting is they have securities printing. See, let me tell you what we got now, because we're so early to crypto. We are so early to crypto that we got in. We can buy the crypto and hold it ourselves. That's the power. See, right now what we got is you got money. You put it in the bank. And guess what? They lend it out. They make money and they don't barely give you shit. What crypto is a way for you to be your own bank. If you're new, stop bitching about the low prices. Oh, why can't it go up? You know how fucking stupid these people sound that do that shit? I read something 2-3 weeks ago that these stupid assholes on Twitter Spaces are going to start sending a letter to Brad Garlinghouse and the people at Ripple. Wow, how fucking stupid is that? And they all get on their little Twitter channels. Oh, I'm living in my parents' spare room. It's so expensive. Oh, why can't Ripple go up? Do you know how fucking stupid that sounds? These people have no fucking idea. They think they're the center of the fucking universe, don't they? Oh, Ripple's manipulating. They have bots. Da 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 da. These stupid fucking retards. Of course, they have no evidence like Crypto Hulk. They have no connections from Ripple to China to Russia to Thailand to everybody else. I've got it all, and these stupid fucks got nothing except their big fucking mouse on a Twitter Spaces that nobody who has half a fucking brain even goes on to listen. Crypto Hulk, are you done? I think so. Let's move on. So we've got Gisek and DeVrent. Notice they provide banknotes and securities printing. See, the power right now is if you go to like an investment company, Fidelity or something, right? You want to buy stock and whatever. You don't hold the certificate. That's what's fucked up. They do, or some custodian holds the certificate, but not you. And all these banknotes and all these shit, you can't hold shit. They've got power, you don't. They can take all of your shit. You got investments, they can take your investments and then loan them out to make interest off it, not you. This is where crypto comes in. This is the beauty of crypto. I'm only going to talk about the positive, not the negative shit. Don't get me started on negative shit. I'm trying to have a good day. It's already fucked up enough. What crypto is a way for you to hold shit, not on an exchange. I've been saying that since the day I started this show, not the other channels. Why? Because they have exchanges and stuff that sponsor them. They have investment companies that sponsor them. Why don't they ever talk about what you talk about, Crypto Hulk? Maybe because companies are buying them off. That's why I ask for members on my channel, so you guys buy me off, so you get the best fucking information. That's how I run this fucking channel. Now, this Gisek and DeVrent, they print the securities. And then guess what? Other companies hold them, not you. What crypto is going to be a thing is where you own this crypto and you own that. Then you stake it somewhere. Whatever we're going to do in the future, I don't know. And then we loan it out. We make the money because we're a fucking bank. See how this shit works? I'm not bitching about how long it takes. We're not even supposed to be an XRP in the first place. Do you know that? These dumbasses don't. They just think somehow they're entitled for it just because they invested in it. So now it needs to go up because they just got in last week. So now they expect to be rich 3 weeks from today. That's how these stupid fucks on Twitter Spaces think, all right? Now, this company, Gisek and DeVrent, it was founded in 1852 by Herman Gisek and Alphonse DeVrent. 1852. That company's been around a long fucking time. They printed the money for the Weimar Republic in the 1920s. You've got to understand what that is. It's when they printed the money to where you had to have a wheelbarrow of money to go buy groceries. A whole wheelbarrow full. Probably had $10,000 to buy groceries for who knows how long. They print them. This company's been around doing all kinds of shit for 150 or 170 years, okay? And I'm going to stop there. We're going to go all the way down to 2020. They bought a company from Switzerland. Notice how Switzerland, see what I've been saying? Now, check this out. This Gisek and DeVrent is a German company. Who was Ripple's first partner? Fedor Bank, a German startup bank, internet type bank. Very interesting, huh? Ripple in Germany with the Fedor Bank. Now, Ripple wanted to buy a holding company so they can hold crypto, so they can control, hold NFTs and money and shit. Okay, like a custodian, right? A custodian of crypto and NFTs and God knows all the other shit. Ripple's first company they bought, Medico, German. Wow. Very interesting. And there's more connections to Germany. Actually, at one point, Ripple had a former commander of the German military, the top guy, worked at Ripple. That's the third one. I won't mention names because that's kind of a sensitive one. But yeah, there's a strong connection with Ripple in Germany. Now, with Medico, it says right here, 2020, Medico will Ripple bought that. Here's your evidence for Medico right there. Now, German. Okay, so in this article, let's back up to the article now. Let me give you that article. Let me do a copy paste again. We already went over what Gisette and Devrent is, or whatever the hell it's called. Now let's go to the original article. G&D, they're going to test offline payments. Stop. In 2014, Ripple codius, they invented offline contracts, payments, etc. I'm going to move on. I've been the first one on the internet to tell you guys all this, not the other channels. This shit was invented in 2014 with codius. David Schwartz actually introduced offline contracts. That comes from Ripple, by the way. Thank you, David Schwartz. Now, G&D is moving into Brazil for offline payments, and they're going to work on CBDC trials. Now, this is very interesting. Today, the international security tech firm Gisette and Devrent announced it will work with Banco de Brazil, Ripple partner, and working on CBDCs and stuff. I'm going to scroll down just a little. Where it says G&D offline CBD experience. Listen to this. Here we go with all the connections. G&D has worked on offline payments as part of Hong Kong CBDC trials. Stop. Hong Kong's like one of the first countries now. They're in the lead. And we know there's Ripple Hong Kong. We've gone over all these things, all right? Bank of Ghana, Ripple partner for CBDCs. If we look up Ghana, I'm sure I'll find Ripple working with them. Just somehow this G&D out of Germany is right there. Listen to this. Brazil plans to launch Drex, DREX, by the end of this year. However, the onboarding of the 16 pilot projects was delayed 3 months last year. The central bank has lost quite a few staff over pay-related protests. You've got Germany, this 170-year-old banking company from Germany moving into Brazil. We know Brazil's all about Ripple. I've done so much stuff with that from the old days. Let's look at this article right here. Banco de Brazil. Let me show you this one. Ripple's a partner with them. Stephen Morris. Hulk, when they complain, tell them wiener problems don't care. Okay, got it. Thank you for that donation there, buddy. Here's this article. Ripple launches crypto-enabled enterprise in Brazil with Travelex Bank. Listen to this. San Francisco and Sao Paulo, Brazil. Ripple, the leading provider of enterprise blockchain cryptocurrency, today announced the launch of RippleNet's on-demand liquidity, that's XRP, in Brazil with Travelex Bank. Who is Travelex Bank? This is a big deal. Travelex is the first bank registered and approved by the Central Bank of Brazil to operate exclusively in foreign exchange. And you got that German company that goes over to the Bank of Brazil and makes a deal with them, helping them making their CBDCs. That German bank also sold Ripple Medico. See how all these connections are coming with Germany and Ripple? Oh, here's the article I wanted to send you. I messed up. Sent a different one. Banco de Brazil. Let's go to that. Okay. Central Bank of Brazil selects partners to assist with CBDC. If we scroll down here, oh, look, there's Mercado Bitcoin. Let's look at them first. Let me find the article for that. Oh, it's right here. Mercado Bitcoin. Now, remember this name. Because I'm going to show you something that's a very strong coincidence. Okay. Mercado Bitcoin was the name of the company. Well, what we have here is Mercado Libre. That's like a part or division of Mercado, means market, Bitcoin market. Mercado Bitcoin means Bitcoin market in English. Here we have free market. It's called Mercado Libre. It's a division. These two companies are the same company. It's called Free Market. They sell shoes and athletic stuff and all kinds of shit. They sell everything. Look at the very, very first thing they sell. Reebok women's tennis, Royal Glide, Ripple, black pink shoe. It's a Reebok shoe called Ripple. Well, that doesn't mean nothing, Crypto Hulk, even though they're the same company. Okay, scroll down a little bit. Oh, looky here. There's a collectible coin. It's a cryptocurrency coin. What is it of? XRP's Ripple. Or Ripple's XRP. Oh, look, just to the right of that, they have another cryptocurrency. It's XRP Ripple, it's called. XRP Ripple cryptocurrency arts, what it says. But let's scroll down. That's just a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Oh, look, there's another there's another XRP Ripple coin right down there. It's a gold one. Oh, let's scroll down. Look to the left. Wade Ripple, Elemental plush toy. Wade Ripple. What are the odds of that one? Oh, it's just another coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Okay. Let's scroll down a little bit. Oh, look down on the right. Ripple paper cup for hot 2-layer baby, 8 ounces with 500 pieces. Ripple paper cup. Just a coincidence, huh? You got Mercado Libre selling everything that's either XRP or fucking Ripple. And it's related to, let's go back to the article, Mercado Bitcoin. It's the same fucking company. They're selling crypto. But what are the odds of that, huh? Of all this shit's either Wade Ripple, Ripple XRP crypto coin, a Ripple cup, Ripple shoes. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Wade Ripple, somebody says. Let's look at the article again. So then you got Santander is working with Banco de Brazil, and we know Santander is a Ripple partner. So the German company G&D works with the Brazil central bank. They're working with Mercado Bitcoin, the central bank is. They're working with Santander. I just showed you they're a Ripple partner as well. There's the Ripple page. Santander partners with Ripple to bring certainty and speed to international payments. This is in 2020. Now, the Central Bank of Brazil mentions a third partner. It's called Unibanco. Let's see who the fuck Unibanco is. Let's look at their article right here. Copy and paste. Right there. Here's the title of this article. It's about 3 years old. Brazil and Latin America's largest bank. It's called Unibanco. It will use Ripple to process payments. So we just learned that G&D, who sold Mataco to Ripple, G&D went to Brazil to help them with their CBDCs. They're using 3 Ripple partner banks to help them do this. I'm sure all this is just a coincidence. Now, here's what I've done. I've got evidence no other channel has. I've got evidence of Ripple in Brazil with the gateway in 2014. That's 10 years ago. Do you really think Ripple hasn't made all these deals in 10 fucking years? Here's the video. It's 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 36 seconds long. Go to the 57-second mark. 57-second mark. We see a page that says, meet Raphael, who launched a Ripple gateway in Brazil. And my finger is right by the 2014. No other channel has this. You can actually type in that title, Meet Raphael, who launched a Ripple gateway in Brazil. Put that in your word search, look it up on the internet. It's still on the Ripple website. So there's your proof right there. That's a freebie. Next. There was something that started in 2013. None of the other channels talk about it because they have no evidence and they have no fucking clue. The only clue they have is how to get sponsors to pay them to get super rich and not to deep dive for you, but instead just sprinkle the news to you of meaningless dumb shit news. Robert Driscoll, thanks for that donation. Ripple Sneaker Fund. Thanks, Hulk. So we go back to the video I just sent. It's about the International Ripple Business Association. It's a 1 minute, 40-second video. I highly suggest you watch it after the show. I want you to go to the 1 minute mark. 1 minute and 1 second. What do you see? Brazil. There's a company called RIPPEX, RIPPEX. I just showed you the article in the previous one. In 2014, Ripple opened a gateway in Brazil with that guy that I showed the picture of. That was probably 2013, 14 that happened. But here's the International Ripple Business Association. You can clearly see the word Brazil. Brazil's country was a Ripple partner back about 10 years ago. There's your evidence for that. So let me check the comments. We'll go to the next article. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum. So there was your deep dive right there. We just blasted away. Looks like we might be right about XRP. Maybe I think so. I think we just might actually be right. Here's an article about Janet Yellen. This is ridiculous. America has such incompetent people in leadership positions. I don't want to say America has incompetent leaders because we don't have leaders in this country. We have incompetent people in leadership positions that should not be there. Janet Yellen is one of those fucking retards. Here's the title. Yellen says she regrets saying inflation was transitory. Now remember, Janet Yellen is in charge of the money in this country. Do you understand that? The Treasury Secretary. That's a big fucking deal right there. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says she regrets describing inflation in 2021 as transitory. The term several Federal Reserve and Biden administration officials used to describe the pandemic-induced price surges. Okay, I remember Janet Yellen saying this. And yeah, we have transitory inflation, that'll go away. We're working on this fucking bitch has no clue what this fat old fucking bitch has no idea what she's doing, okay? Her and the whole Biden team and these fucking assholes, except for Michael S. Barr, who's the vice chair of the Federal Reserve. You even had Jerome Powell saying it's a transitory inflation. Oh my God, these fucking, here we are 3 years later. We're dealing with a monetary crisis in this country. And these stupid assholes 3 years ago, like, oh, it's transitory inflation. They have no fucking clue. These are the people who are running America who do not know what the fuck they're doing, okay? I would also argue they know what they're doing. They're trying to destroy our country. That's what's going on. Here's what she says. I regret saying it was transitory. It has come down, but I think, listen to this. I think transitory means a few weeks or months to most people. then why, bitch, did you use the term see, here's what she's saying. Oh, I used the term transitory inflation, but I meant that it meant to be for like years, not for weeks or months. Most people, Janet, here's how fucking stupid this whore is. Listen, she makes a statement. I think transitory means a few weeks or months to most people. Then, Janet, why the fuck did you use that word, you dumb bitch? There I go. See? These people are so fucking stupid. What Janet Yellen is doing is she's lying. She knows she fucked up. She had no idea what she's doing at her job. And then when she's caught for lying, she's like, well, I didn't mean that definition transitory in a few weeks, or I meant like a few years, or maybe a few decades. Look, Janet, you fucking lied, and you don't know what you're doing. I just wanted to leave that article where it is. I don't need to deep dive it. It's pretty clear. Janet Yellen is like Joe Biden. They're both incompetent dumb shits, okay? Alrighty then. Ron XRP Win says she's a puppet. MC Prosperity's like, Yellen can't even balance a checkbook. For those stock certificates through brokerage, CEO owns your certificates. CEDE and company owns your certificates. Okay. Yellen should be in an old people's home. Yeah, pretty much. It's embarrassing. Now, I'm going to show you another deep dive. This one's a super short deep dive. No other channel is able to link it like Crypto Hulk. Michelle is pissing her pants over my Janet Yellen impression about transitory inflation. This stupid fucking Janet Yellen. I swear to God, I'm so embarrassed to have these assholes in government positions. Okay. Crypto Hulk, what the fuck did you just find out again that nobody else has? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Jimmy. Here's the title. Tencent. It's Tencent. One word. I know it sounds like 10 cents, like a dime, quarter, nickel, or a dollar. Crypto Hulk, are you from Jersey or something? No. What makes you think that? Well, it's the reason you're talking like that. Sounds kind of funny, you know. Tencent acquires 2 video game units of ByteDance. Here we go. Tencent is a Chinese company. It's massive, and it has acquired 2 video game divisions of ByteDance. ByteDance owns TikTok. Okay. Now, Tencent is a Chinese company that bought part of ByteDance because TikTok withdrew from the gaming business last year. The 2 units bought by Tencent include Shenzhen-based studio working on an East China. Notice how we're all about China right here, but I'm going to show you a Ripple tie-in. Oh, I know this. See, if anybody, here's the beauty of Crypto Hulk channel. If any person on YouTube, first off, they're not going to read you this article, okay? Because they have no evidence like me. They're not going to read this article because it has nothing to do about crypto, so they think. And that's where Crypto Hulk comes in. I can read an article and be like, there's Ripple right there. And all these fucking dumbasses that have all these platforms and shit that don't know shit will never read you this article because they don't know that there's a Ripple connection, right? There's a massive fucking Ripple connection right here that's been going on at least 10 years. But any other YouTuber or person on the internet will not see this except Crypto Hulk. And I take pride because I'm trying to show you guys all these fucking connections. This, here we got right here. I'm going to show you after this article, Ripple is linked up with the world's biggest video game producer. And this article's like, bam, just like that. Okay, I'll show you in a minute. No other channel can do this. The 2 units bought by Tencent, Ripple partner, include Shenzhen. Recently, 2 teams. Okay, we'll skip that. ByteDance was in discussions to sell its gaming assets to potential buyers, including the world's largest video game company, Tencent. Okay. ByteDance reportedly planned to wind down its gaming brand Newverse and move away from the mainstream video games last year. Last paragraph. Currently, ByteDance, now this is TikTok's parent company. Listen to this. Currently, ByteDance is facing a tough challenge in the United States related to its short video service called TikTok. On Wednesday, the U.S. House of Representatives passed a bipartisan bill which, if approved, would force the Chinese company to sell the U.S. operations of TikTok or face a nationwide ban. TikTok is the most fucked up platform. I think number 2 is probably white. Well, actually, all of them are probably. TikTok is the biggest fucking scam. I used to be on there. I stopped doing it. They are the most restrictive communist fucking channel on the whole universe. What happened here is TikTok was trying to get into gaming, but our government's jamming up TikTok because it's a communist whatever. And then ByteDance kind of had to back off of this because they're kind of related to them. So what happens is this other Chinese company called Tencent that's buddy-buddy with Ripple, the government kind of backs up. Let me show you the evidence right here because no other channel has it, okay? I'd appreciate you getting a membership on this channel because it helps me deep dive. It helps support me. And then I can bring this information to everybody. You won't find us on no other channel, okay? I have to work to find this shit. Okay, here's the video. It's 2 minutes, 20 seconds, 2 minute, 26 seconds long. I want you to watch the whole thing after my show's over. I want you to go to the 1 minute, 29 second mark. 1 minute, 29 seconds. Look what we have here. You have something called Tencent Friends. It shows Weibo right here. Weibo is WeChat. All the stuff's Chinese. Tencent is the biggest video game producer in the entire world. Look what's right there, Ripple. Ta-da! The word Tencent on my screen is literally like an inch away from Ripple. Wow, when is this Crypto Hulk? Oh, about 2013-14. Now you know why Tencent is buying the troubled TikTok ByteDance kind of shit? Because they're in trouble. The ByteDance and TikTok are in trouble. Tencent is in with Ripple. And if you're in with Ripple, you're going to make it, just like us, okay? There's your evidence for that. Let's see. Looks like we've got a few memberships here. MC Prosperity gave 5 Crypto Hulk memberships. You got OK Google. This is TR, Bryce, P on, and then Biff Rod. Got brand new members. Members, I'd encourage you to do this. Go into your settings, get a membership. Your first month is already paid for. Get a second one going. So when that expires, you won't be left without. There are so many times in the past where people's membership expired and then they notice, because what YouTube will do is turn off notifications, and then a month or 2 goes by and you're like, oh, what the hell happened to Crypto Hulk Show? I wonder if he's still on. Oh, I'm still on. I've been on for 4 years. You've been cut off by YT. So please, I've got people that give away memberships because they want you to not get wrecked. That's how this channel works. I'm not giving you a membership for the fuck of it. I just got regular people. Oh, Ben, I need a Ricola. Okay. Well, you need a timeout for 24 hours so you can shove a Ricola up your ass. That's what you could do, Ben. Thank you. Have a great day. You'll love the herbal flavor in your butthole, okay? All right, next article. Swedish central bank. Let's go over that one. Let me do a copy and a paste. Okay. Now, this one is kind of making me think something's getting set up because it doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Sweden's central bank proposes rules to facilitate the use of cash. Now, this is interesting. Sweden's central bank, it's called the Riksbank, has proposed several measures to make it easier to pay with cash or digital payments. The central bank also called for an expansion of the Swedish government's current inquiry into the use of cash to pay for essential goods. Now that's interesting. Why are they looking into cash so much? Cash has been around for like ever. All of a sudden now, right? They're doing an expansion. What do they call it? Their expansion of the Swedish government's investigation into the use of cash. Why are they doing this? Payments work for everyone, Governor of the Riksbank and Chairman of the Executive Board said in the release. In the long term, all payments may be digital. But until then, cash plays an important role. We need legislation to ensure that to ensure that cash can be used to pay. What? It's like we've only had cash for, I don't know, 300-400 years or something, right? But now all of a sudden, Sweden has to enact laws to ensure that cash can be used to pay. It's almost as if, are they waiting for a legacy financial system to crash? That's what Crypto Hulk's thinking. Not the crypto. What they're going to do, in my opinion, this is just Crypto Hulk's opinion, because I'm like a little bloodhound dog and I'm sniffing the ground and I'm smelling something that ain't right. All of a sudden now, they're trying to make sure cash is available and the banks listen to this. Banks must also ensure that more customers have access to payment accounts. Very interesting. Here's what they also say in the next paragraph. Banks should have a role in ensuring that cash can be transported to and from retail outlets at reasonable prices. Now all of a sudden they're trying to ensure cash is able to move. Huh. I'll tell you what, just from what I've been reading about Europe and Norway and all these things, almost nobody's using cash there. They've been cheerleading go no cash. They've been cheerleading no cash. Now all of a sudden, everybody, this is what Crypto Hulk's like. I don't know. I think what they're doing is they're getting ready for the legacy system to get hacked by a quantum computer or whatever, so they can down the system. But then if you still got cash, you can get it. And then they're going to come up with this crypto. I don't know how all this goes, but I see some kind of dumb shit going on right here with Sweden, all right? And I know this shit, they're getting ready for something. I can just see it. I'm going to end this article. Okay, here's something about Norway down at the bottom. Okay, so that's Sweden. Now, let's move on to Norway. This announcement that I just got done from Sweden comes about a week after it was reported that Sweden's neighbor Norway proposed measures that will enable customers to pay with cash at any sales location where other types of payment are accepted. You know what? Now, this is very strange, everybody. They've been working so hard to go cashless, right? I was reading something where I don't know what, Denmark, wherever the fuck it was, like they were like 95% cashless and it was all. Now all of a sudden, why are we having a reversal trend? Two banks all of a sudden, Sweden, Norway, starting to do this. Oh, we got to make sure cash is available at every location. We've got to make sure. Now all of a sudden they're fighting for cash. Have you seen this? This is what I'm trying to show you. I don't have the answers, but it looks pretty fucked up to me. Something's coming. Why would they go to such great extent to open up cash if I'm telling you what it is? They know the legacy bank system is about ready to crash. They want to be ready. That's my crypto Hulk opinion. I don't have evidence for that. All right. Let's see here. Same here in Australia. People are surprised when you hand them cash. MC Prosperity's like, someone asked me why I was laughing. I couldn't explain it to them. What about laughing about that Ricola up that dude's ass and try to tell me some? Look, you don't need to tell me nothing on this fucking show. All right, that's for show. That's for show. Um, Eric M. Smash the like button. Eric, thank you for that donation. Love me some XRP. Stay protected. Wallets and Faradays. Yeah. Next. We're getting near the end, everybody. Buddy. This is the last article, buddy. I'm going to have the main article and then a support article, okay? And then we are done. I'm getting into codius here real quick. Stick around if you want to learn about codius. I'm not going to deep dive it. I'm going to be real super fucking fast with codius. By Jove. Where are we at? Here we go. Now, one of my fears was that besides having a look at Gary Gensler or Janet Yellen's face, those are one of my two biggest fears. My third biggest fear is quantum computers hacking my crypto wallet. Okay, that's a big fear. Here we have the first European Union country adopts quantum resistant technology. Thank God. It's called the Quan Stack, QAN. All capital letters. The Quan Stack will serve as a key component in the country's post-quantum security layer. Now, we know that a country, let me continue. Quant platforms, quantum resistant technology has been adopted by the first European country. Quant platforms technology is used to protect against quantum computing hacks or attacks on government-owned cybersecurity infrastructure. The quantum-resistant blockchain, are you hearing this? The quantum-resistant blockchain enables developers to build smart contracts and applications that are resistant to quantum attacks. I wonder if codius is being used. So notice they use the word smart contracts. I'm going to leave this article as it is. It mentions down below, Apple unveiled a new update in February that aims to future-proof iMessages with post-quantum cryptography, making Apple the first among a handful of quantum-proof messaging providers. Apple is a Ripple partner from day one. I've already shown you all this as evidence. I'm not going to do it right now, but Apple is there from day one. Now, let's get into codius very briefly, shall we? I'm going to give you the 5-minute codius, which is really should be about a 45-minute lecture, but I'll spare you the pain and agony. But it's something you really should know, but not right now. Okay, there's your article for codius. Okay, this is not the real one. I have the real one, but this one's pretty close, so I'll leave it at that. It was taken off the internet. Now, here's the deal with codius. Some people say codius is dead. That's not true. If anything, codius was ahead of its time. But I'll tell you what, Stefan Thomas and then Evan Schwartz made codius. Why doesn't anybody ever bring up the fact? I showed it the other day. You had 3 Schwartzes working at Ripple in 2013 and 14. I showed their pictures. Remember the Ripple yearbook I showed you? Everyone was like, like that, right? Cheese. All the Ripple employees, I have that video. No other channel has that. Isn't that, well, if you love Ripple, if you're a Ripple fan and you want to go to Ripple Las Vegas and shake your booty and go, yay, Ripple, go for it. These people that are hosting Ripple Las Vegas don't even have the yearbook of Ripple when they all started. They were all nice and young and handsome and beautiful little boys and girls. Way back in 2013, when Ripple first started, you had all these starting people. David Schwartz was there, Evan Schwartz, Rebecca Schwartz. Nobody talks about that. No one ever talks about Evan Schwartz on the internet. You know that? How do we have 3 Schwartzes working there? What is that connection? Who really are the 3 Schwartzes, huh? Now, who invented codius? Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz. Very interesting. Now, at the very end, David Schwartz participated with offline contracts. David Schwartz is the one. He's a fucking genius, okay? But he didn't make codius. Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz did. What's codius? It uses smart oracles. Everything else is smart contracts and oracles. Codius is smart oracles. Now that's a game changer, okay? Smart oracles provide a simple, flexible way to implement smart contracts, which encode business logic. I'm not getting into all this. The first paragraph is what you need to know. The reason I'm showing you this, I can't discuss it. I've already made lots of shows on it. The reason I say this might be the quantum resistant is codius is not just what we have now. It has smart oracles. That's a whole new level. Smart oracles are like the brains, and they can interact with all different kinds of code. That's what makes it better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. See, Bitcoin reads Bitcoin, and Ethereum can only read Ethereum. But codius allows Ripple's XRP ledger to read every single code and interact and connect ledger to ledger. No other crypto can do that. That's because you got Google involved with Ripple from day one. Back in 2014 is when this codius was released. I don't know when they started working on it, but Google and Ripple go from day one, okay? And they have something called Google's native client. Now, some people say there was an interview out there. And now remember about David Schwartz. He's not lying, but he cannot tell you the truth. He's under a non-disclosure agreement. So if somebody asked him one time, I was watching about codius, he starts to answer. He kind of said something like, we might have not had all the technology we needed at that time. But then he says, I really can't talk about this. There you go. So that whole interview, whatever he just said is done. You can't go anything with what he said because he's under a non-disclosure agreement, okay? Codius was published. It was all done 2014. That's how you got Ripple Singapore, which nobody going to that Ripple Las Vegas, all those people, they have no fucking idea about Ripple Singapore. Truly sad. Okay, let me tell you what this Ripple Singapore is. It's the internet that we know it now with the Ripple Liquidity Hub, buying and selling gold, silver, fiat, crypto, derivatives, the whole fucking shot, everything. Everything we know of now, okay? That's Ripple Singapore. That's massive. You got people out there running crypto channels talking all about Ripple and XRP that have no idea about how codius with the native client, Google's native client, interacts with all the blockchains. That's the reason it's interoperable. Codius is the reason Ripple XRP is the most interoperable blockchain on the planet. And you got channels out there that have never taught about Codius, but they're all about their sponsors, selling tickets for this and that, promoting this, that, and the other, but they can't tell you shit about Codius. They can't tell you shit about Ripple Singapore, can they? About how Ripple has gold and silver. All the shit was already done. It's already done. Ripple has a little credit card. We can go buy and sell crypto and do all kinds of shit. It's all done. You're led to believe by dumb people that Codius was a failed project. These are low IQ individuals, okay? They can't even tell you. They can't even find the articles. They can't find the original Codius. I got the copy here. I'm not going to show you because my screen name and shit is all on there. But it's dated July 17th, 2014. And there's been 9 revisions at that point. In 2014, this article has been revised 9 times already. That was 10 years ago. You can't even find this article now, but I've got it right here. Evan Schwartz was the editor 9 times. You can't see that on your end because you don't have what I have right here. Alrighty then. Let me go back to my channel or my page, let's say. There's the Codius link I dropped you. Brett Martin, member for 19 months, liquidating all cash into gold and silver, leaving enough to pay bills. That's pretty much all that I'm doing as well. I'm going to be good for about a month in cash and then have 6, 7, 8, 9 months worth of gold to sell off. And now if gold doubles and triples, I could probably have 2, 3 years worth of money. But I haven't gotten all crazy deep into crypto. That's not what I do. Oh man. We've got the official recruitment office open for the Crypto Hulk channel. 1970 legend opened the door and got some recruits. You got Moneymaker, Wolf Moon Media, Dulai, Matt Kahn, Pete Smith, A. Mao, Jeremy the Great, Robbie Rhodes, Assault Trojan, A Peaceful Retreat, Free 78 Hand, Bad Brazilian. Welcome to the channel, all of you so far. Wanderer 7, Belief I Am, Eric Funkhauser, Wally's World, AI Giamantas, EFF, Echo 5 Foxtrot, D Cartel. Those people got memberships. Oh, BB Trucking. Those people got memberships from 1970 legend. And what I would say this near the end of the show, new people, I've got people on the show that give away a lot of memberships. They're concerned that you're going to get financially destroyed. And you know, that's pretty admirable. People on this channel are like that. They know I provide research no other channel has, because the other channel's focus is different. My focus is trying to teach you all the connections of everything that's important going on. The other channels, their focus is their sponsors, as it should be, because when you got a sponsor, then your goal now is to make that sponsor happy, not your customers. Okay, that's how. So I chose. Now I've got a sponsor I'm working on right now, but has nothing to do with crypto. Okay. So the other channels be like, oh, they start talking about a news article and then they bring in their sponsor that sells gold. That's called manipulation. Okay. New people, I ask that what you do is you got a free membership for 30 days. When the show's over, because we're gonna end it here in just a minute. Go to your payment section, link up a payment card to that so it doesn't expire. So many people get a membership and then the membership ends after 30 days. YT will do this. They will unsubscribe you. And then after a month or 2, people are like, I wonder what happened to Crypto Hulk. And you go back to my channel like, oh, you're still there. So don't let that happen. Okay. It happens a lot. And, just for the people, look, if after 30 days. You can even be into your membership. If you don't like it, cancel. You still get your money back. But just don't let it expire, okay? YouTube's good about refunding money. If you're not happy with something, you can, so that's not the point. You're not going to get stuck with something. Oh shit, I got to pay for it. Or if it goes over 5 days, 10 days, you can say, I don't like the channel, still get your money back. Okay. YouTube's fair like that. All right. So if you got a free membership, link it up. Don't let it expire. And that'll be all for today. I gave you the Codius article website thing. You could look that up. Kevin B's been a member for 3 months. Y'all motherfuckers need to join. Hooey. Y'all motherfuckers need to join this channel. You're getting clear pilled. Okay. That's all the evidence I have for today. You got 2 solid shows today, a shit ton of evidence. You see all these connections with US and China and all these things you never saw before on other channels. All right. I think that's about good enough. I don't know if I'm making the show tomorrow. I might not, because I got to do legs in the morning, and it's kind of like my Friday. Well, it is Friday, but it's my last Friday of the week, so I just need like a little extra sleep in the morning. I doubt I'm going to do a show in the morning, although it's possible, but I doubt it. Okay, so if I don't do one in the morning, there's a great likelihood I'll do a show Friday night. Other than that, and the universe doesn't like freeloaders. Yeah, check it out. Whether you believe in karma, paying it forward, helping other people, whatever it is, I'm trying to be part of the solution. I hope that if you get a membership and stuff, great, but don't be one of these people that keep trying to get a free one, because I'm going to then hope, now, unless you're completely broke and desperate and whatever, you don't need to explain your financial situation on the channel. You know who you are. If you get a free membership, I'd hope the universe would help show you this stuff very fast so you can learn from my channel and be rich. If you're trying to manipulate and you're trying to be a cheapskate for $5 or $10 a month and you got it, but you don't want to spend it, I'd hope that something bad would happen to you. I truly do, because you're taking a membership away from a poor person and you're manipulating the system and those people that I don't like. Anyhow, that'll be it for the rest of this show. I'll see you in my next one, probably tomorrow.